Hi everyone. This tutorial will highlight the advantages of our Houdini to Nuke service to help simplify your workflow and increase your productivity. This workflow has three key advantages that allow you to get your renders done faster and with less manual input. For this video, I have rendered out an EXR sequence with standard AOVs and a Cryptomat AOV. The renders were then imported into Nuke, where color grading and other various elements were applied to achieve a certain look. Let's say I like the overall look, but decide I want more size variations in the tree models. In a more traditional workflow, I would make the changes in Houdini and re-render a new version of the sequence on my workstation. Once completed, I would go back into Nuke and change my read and write nodes to use this new version. When going through multiple iterations, it can be tedious to update all of your nodes for each version. The Houdini to Nuke workflow can help reduce the need to constantly jump back and forth between applications. Now let's demonstrate the H2N workflow. To start, put down a GridMarkets Nuke ROP and a render submit ROP, and wire the three together like so. In the Nuke ROP, input the location of your local Nuke installation. This will be necessary to render your Nuke script locally from within Houdini and to locate and use your Nuke plugins and gizmos. Next, select the location of your Nuke script. The ROP will automatically find and display all of the input and output paths from your read and write nodes found in your Nuke script. Use the override parameter on the Nuke ROP to reference the new versions of the renders. You can do so by either copying and pasting the paths or by using channel references. If you are using nodes other than the standard read and write variants, you will need to add them to the additional node type section in the Advanced tab. For example, in Nuke I am using a vector field node to read in a cube map, so I'll need to get the name of the node and its file input knob name, and input them into the list of node types like so. Now the Nuke ROP will scan and populate those node inputs automatically. If you are using gizmos or plugins, in my case I am using Cryptomat, go to the Nuke plugin dropdown in the Advanced tab and hit the Capture Plugin Path from Nuke button. Now all of the gizmos in your Nuke script will be recognized when you submit the job. Note that your original Nuke script will not be overridden. Instead, a copy of the original with the updated path names will be used and then discarded. You do have the option to save the overridden Nuke script if you would like. The final step is to submit the job to GridMarkets. To do so, hit the Submit Render button on the Render Submit node, and the pre-flight window will appear. It will list all the files to be uploaded and downloaded, as well as show additional information about each job. If everything is correct, hit Save and Continue, and the project will upload and start rendering. And that's it. The files will automatically download to the location you specified when completed. As a quick note, you don't have to have a render ROP attached to the Nuke ROP for it to work. You can use a render sequence you already have on hand and just render the Nuke comp on GridMarkets. In addition, all render engines that we currently support are compatible with this workflow. Thanks for watching, and have fun using our service.